Do you remember those Christmas traditions that made the 1970s holidays so special? The ones that brought families together, filled homes with laughter, and left lasting memories. Many of them have quietly faded from view, tucked away in old photos and family stories. Let's take a trip back and rediscover 30 festive traditions from the 1970s that you totally forgot about. Aluminum Christmas trees. In the 1970s, one of the most iconic and futuristic holiday decorations was the aluminum Christmas tree. Unlike traditional green trees, these metallic marvels featured sleek, shiny branches made entirely of aluminum, often standing tall and perfectly symmetrical. Their reflective surfaces were designed to catch and amplify light, creating a dazzling, otherworldly effect that transformed living rooms into sparkling showcases. In an era fascinated by space exploration, technology, and modern design, aluminum trees perfectly captured the optimism and forward-looking spirit of the decade. Supermarkets, department stores, and specialty shops eagerly promoted them as the must-have centerpiece for a contemporary Christmas, promising homeowners a stylish, modern alternative to the classic evergreen. Aluminum trees often came paired with a rotating color wheel, an ingenious device that cast shifting hues onto the metallic branches. As the wheel spun, the lights danced across the tree in a hypnotic display of reds, blues, greens, and yellows, giving the illusion that the tree itself was alive with color. This dynamic effect drew attention immediately, impressing guests and becoming the focal point of holiday gatherings. The combination of bright, reflective metal and ever-changing light created a dramatic contrast to the soft, organic look of natural trees, offering a clean, minimalist aesthetic that appealed to families eager to embrace modern design trends. For many, owning an aluminum tree was not just about decoration. It was a statement of sophistication, signaling that their home was in step with the latest style movements of the 1970s. Practicality was another major selling point. Unlike real trees, aluminum trees required almost no maintenance. There was no need to water them, sweep up fallen needles, or worry about sap stains on carpets. They were durable, reusable, and easy to store, often disassembled into compact sections that could be packed away until the next holiday season. This convenience, combined with their futuristic appeal, made aluminum trees particularly popular among busy families who wanted both style and simplicity in their holiday decor. For households looking to blend modernity with tradition, these shiny trees provided the perfect solution. Today, aluminum Christmas trees are remembered with a mix of nostalgia and amusement. They symbolize a time when holiday decor boldly embraced innovation, glamour, and a sense of playfulness. Collectors and vintage enthusiasts now actively seek out these trees, celebrating their retro charm, eye-catching shine, and connection to a uniquely optimistic era. While they may no longer be a common sight in living rooms, aluminum trees remain a quintessential emblem of 1970s holiday style. A decade unafraid to experiment with bold materials, futuristic design, and a fresh take on festive traditions. In every polished branch and shimmering reflection, they remind us of a time when Christmas decor wasn't just about warmth and comfort, but also about imagination, progress, and a little bit of holiday spectacle. Bubble lights. In the 1970s, bubble lights became one of the most beloved and whimsical Christmas decorations in American homes. These unique lights featured small, liquid-filled tubes that bubbled and shimmered when heated by the bulb at the base, creating a mesmerizing effect that captivated children and adults alike. Unlike traditional string lights, bubble lights combined movement, color, and a soft glow, making them an eye-catching addition to Christmas trees and mantles. Supermarkets and department stores promoted them as a magical way to bring homes to life during the holiday season, emphasizing both their novelty and festive charm. Bubble lights were often made in bright, translucent colors, such as red, green, blue, and yellow, and they came in sets of various lengths to fit trees of all sizes. The gentle bubbling motion, coupled with the warm illumination, added a sense of wonder to holiday decor, turning ordinary Christmas trees into sparkling, dynamic displays. Families loved arranging the lights evenly around the branches, watching as the colors shifted and the liquid bubbled, creating an enchanting visual experience that felt both playful and sophisticated. Part of the appeal of bubble lights was the way they combined science and holiday cheer. The bubbling effect was created through a simple chemical reaction inside the tube, yet the result felt almost magical, making them especially popular among children who were fascinated by the tiny moving bubbles. They were not only decorative, but also a conversation starter, drawing admiration from guests and neighbors during holiday gatherings. Today, bubble lights are considered nostalgic icons of 1970s Christmas decor, often collected and treasured by enthusiasts of vintage holiday decorations. They evoke memories of cozy family traditions, tree trimming parties, and the excitement of festive lights glowing in dark winter evenings. Bubble lights remain a testament to the era's love of playful innovation, showing how simple household decorations could combine science, color, and movement to create an unforgettable holiday experience full of warmth and wonder. Popcorn and cranberry garlands. In the 1970s, popcorn and cranberry garlands were a staple of Christmas decorating, bringing a handmade, charming touch to holiday trees. Families would string together popped popcorn and bright red cranberries on thread or fishing line, creating long, colorful chains that could be draped around tree branches or hung along mantles and doorways. These garlands were not only visually appealing, with the natural white of the popcorn contrasting against the vivid red of the cranberries, but they also added a warm, cozy, and nostalgic element to holiday decor. Crafting them became a beloved family activity, offering parents and children a chance to spend time together while preparing their homes for the festive season. Supermarket ads and magazines of the era often highlighted these garlands as an inexpensive, accessible way to enhance Christmas decorations. Popcorn was readily available and affordable, while fresh cranberries could be purchased in bulk at local grocery stores. Some families even got creative, adding small sprigs of holly, tiny bells, or colored beads to the string, transforming a simple garland into a personalized, eye-catching centerpiece for the tree. The repetitive act of threading each piece also added to the meditative and joyful aspects of holiday preparations, helping build anticipation for Christmas Day. Beyond their decorative appeal, popcorn and cranberry garlands carried symbolic charm. The red and white colors reflected traditional holiday hues, and the natural materials gave the decorations a wholesome, homegrown feel. Unlike flashy electric lights or synthetic ornaments, these garlands reminded families of simpler times, emphasizing creativity, patience, and the joy of doing something together. Today, popcorn and cranberry garlands are often associated with nostalgia, evoking memories of family traditions, the smell of freshly popped popcorn, and the quiet satisfaction of homemade decorations. They remain a timeless symbol of 1970s Christmas charm, reflecting an era when holidays were celebrated with hands-on creativity, personal touches, and an emphasis on warmth, togetherness, and the simple pleasures of festive decorating. Handmade ornaments. In the 1970s, handmade ornaments were a cherished part of Christmas decorating. adding personality, warmth, and creativity to every tree. Families often spent hours crafting ornaments from everyday materials: felt, yarn, paper, wood, or even pasta, turning simple items into colorful, whimsical decorations. Each ornament carried a story, whether it was a child's first glittery creation, a family project passed down through the years, or a unique piece designed to commemorate a special holiday memory. Supermarkets and craft stores sometimes even sold DIY kits, encouraging shoppers to create ornaments at home, making the process both fun and accessible for everyone. Handmade ornaments were more than just decorations. They reflected individuality and family tradition. Felt stars, sewn angels, beaded icicles, and hand-painted wooden figures often adorned the branches alongside store-bought baubles. The charm of these homemade creations lay in their imperfections, which made each piece special and irreplaceable. Crafting ornaments became a holiday ritual, with parents teaching children simple sewing or gluing techniques, and families bonding over glitter, paint, and glue sticks. Magazines and TV specials of the era often featured DIY ornament ideas, reinforcing the trend and inspiring households to personalize their Christmas trees. One of the enduring appeals of handmade ornaments was their sentimental value. Many families hung ornaments year after year, creating a tangible connection to past holidays and a growing collection of memories. They weren't just objects, they were keepsakes that told stories, evoked nostalgia, and symbolized togetherness. Some households even made a point of crafting new ornaments each year, ensuring that every tree reflected both tradition and creativity. Today, handmade ornaments evoke a sense of nostalgia for the 1970s, reminding us of a time when Christmas decor was personal, playful, and rooted in family participation. They highlight an era when holiday celebrations valued imagination and effort, and when the process of making something by hand was just as important as the finished product. Handmade ornaments remain an iconic symbol of the decade's festive spirit, embodying warmth, creativity, and the joy of shared holiday traditions. Plastic Santa Claus figures. In the 1970s, plastic Santa Claus figures became a popular and playful addition to holiday decor, appearing in homes, store displays, and even on mantles alongside traditional ornaments. These figures were made from molded plastic, often brightly painted in the classic red suit, black boots, and cheerful expression that had been popularized in mid-century advertising. Supermarkets, department stores, and toy shops sold them as affordable, durable alternatives to fragile ceramic or glass decorations, making it easy for families to bring Santa into every corner of the home. The appeal of plastic Santa figures lay in their versatility and durability. Unlike delicate porcelain Santas, these plastic versions could be handled, displayed on shelves, or even placed on tables without fear of breaking. Many featured small details, such as Santa holding a sack of gifts, carrying a Christmas tree, or standing beside a miniature sleigh, giving families a variety of options to fit their holiday themes. Some were even hollow and illuminated from the inside, functioning as nightlights or festive tabletop lamps that added a soft glow to holiday gatherings. For children, these Santas represented magic and anticipation. They were often incorporated into holiday storytelling, placed under the tree, or used as part of playful Christmas displays. Parents appreciated that they were safe, reusable, and inexpensive, making it easy to gradually build a collection year after year. Advertisements of the era highlighted the affordability, fun design, and cheerful presence of these figures, emphasizing how they could bring joy and festivity into any room. Looking back, plastic Santa Claus figures capture the charm and creativity of 1970s Christmas decor. They reflect a time when holiday decorations balanced practicality, affordability, and visual appeal, allowing families to express their festive spirit in colorful, whimsical ways. Today, these figures are nostalgic symbols of the decade, reminding us of a period when Santa's cheerful presence could be found not just on cards and in advertisements, but throughout homes, in playful, durable, and endlessly collectible plastic form. Christmas tree angel toppers. In the 1970s, Christmas tree angel toppers were a staple of holiday decor, serving as both a traditional symbol and a crowning piece for the tree. Unlike modern star toppers that became more popular later, angel figures were commonly placed at the very top of the tree, representing peace, protection, and the spiritual meaning of Christmas. These toppers were often made from a variety of materials: ceramic, plastic, wire, and even delicate tulle for wings, allowing families to choose designs that match their tree's style and their personal aesthetic. Supermarkets, department stores, and holiday shops promoted angel toppers as essential finishing touches for a complete festive tree. Angel toppers came in many designs, from simple, serene figures holding a musical instrument or a star, to elaborate models with flowing robes, glittered wings, and lighted bases. Some families even purchased angels with built-in mechanisms that allowed them to rotate or gently sway atop the tree, adding movement and an extra magical touch. Ads and catalogs often highlighted these features, portraying angel toppers as both decorative and meaningful, emphasizing the combination of beauty and symbolism they brought to holiday celebrations. For many households, the angel topper was more than just decoration. It was a family tradition. Children often remembered carefully placing the angel atop the tree each year, sometimes assisted by parents, making it a small yet significant moment of the holiday ritual. Angels were also frequently passed down from generation to generation, gaining sentimental value as they carried memories of past Christmases, family gatherings, and holiday celebrations. Looking back, Christmas tree angel toppers from the 1970s are a nostalgic emblem of the era's festive spirit. They reflect a time when decorations were chosen for their combination of aesthetic appeal and personal meaning, rather than mass-produced uniformity. Today, vintage angel toppers are treasured by collectors and holiday enthusiasts, serving as reminders of a decade when Christmas decor emphasized tradition, beauty, and the joy of family rituals. The angel topper remains a timeless symbol, representing the charm, sentimentality, and celebratory spirit of 1970s Christmases. Singing Christmas cards. In the 1970s, singing Christmas cards were a fun and innovative way to spread holiday cheer, adding music to the traditional act of sending greetings. Unlike regular paper cards, these featured a tiny built-in music box or battery-operated mechanism that played a familiar holiday tune when opened. Popular songs included Jingle Bells, Silent Night, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and the cards often had colorful illustrations, glitter, and festive designs to match the joyful sound. Supermarkets, department stores, and stationery shops promoted them as a modern, exciting twist on the classic Christmas card, appealing to both children and adults. The charm of singing Christmas cards lay in their interactive nature. Recipients could open the card and hear a cheerful melody immediately, creating a mini celebration in their homes or offices. Some cards even played longer tunes or included multiple songs, making them a small but memorable keepsake. Advertisements emphasized their novelty, suggesting that a singing card was a way to stand out from the dozens of ordinary cards friends and family might receive. They were marketed as perfect for kids, grandparents, and anyone who appreciated a touch of whimsy during the holiday season. For families, these cards were both fun and convenient. Sending one required no extra effort beyond writing a note, yet it provided a delightful surprise that could be enjoyed for weeks, tucked among other holiday decorations, or displayed on a mantle. Children were especially captivated by the singing cards, eagerly opening them to listen and even attempting to sing along with the melody. Many households collected the cards each year, keeping a few favorites as part of the festive decor. Looking back, singing Christmas cards are a nostalgic symbol of 1970s holiday culture, reflecting a period when creativity, novelty, and a little bit of technological ingenuity transformed everyday items into sources of joy. They capture the era's fascination with interactive products and the desire to make holidays more memorable, combining tradition with playful innovation. Today, vintage singing cards are treasured by collectors and evoke memories of a time when the sound of a cheerful melody could instantly brighten a home and bring families together in festive delight. Yule log cake, bûche de Noël. In the 1970s, the Yule log cake, or bûche de Noël, was a show-stopping centerpiece at holiday parties and family dinners. This dessert, designed to resemble a wooden log, combined rich chocolate sponge cake with creamy frosting, often decorated with powdered sugar snow, marzipan mushrooms, and festive greenery. Supermarkets and bakeries promoted the Yule log as a sophisticated yet approachable treat, perfect for impressing guests while still keeping preparation manageable. Its visual appeal and delicious flavor made it a must-have for those looking to celebrate Christmas in style. The Yule log cake was more than just a dessert. It was a symbol of tradition and craftsmanship. Many families embraced the ritual of decorating the cake themselves, adding personal touches like holly leaves, tiny figurines, or intricate piping designs. The cake's shape, mimicking a real log, paid homage to centuries-old European customs, in which a Yule log was burned in the hearth as part of winter solstice celebrations. In the 1970s, this culinary adaptation allowed households to honor the tradition in edible form, combining both historical meaning and modern convenience. Bakeries often advertise Yule log cakes as ready-made, providing an elegant option for busy families, while home bakers experimented with recipes found in magazines and cookbooks. The rich chocolate flavor paired with sweet, creamy frosting made it a favorite among children and adults alike. Its long cylindrical shape also made it ideal for sharing at gatherings, easily sliced into multiple servings for large groups of friends and relatives. Looking back, the Yule log cake embodies the charm of 1970s Christmas celebrations. It reflects a decade when holiday desserts were both festive and visually impressive, balancing tradition with creativity. Today, vintage Yule log cakes evoke nostalgia, reminding us of family gatherings, holiday parties, and the care taken to create memorable celebrations. Whether homemade or store-bought, the bûche de Noël remains an iconic symbol of 1970s holiday style, representing warmth, indulgence, and the joy of sharing sweet traditions during the festive season. Aluminum foil-wrapped candies. In the 1970s, aluminum foil-wrapped candies were a staple of holiday celebrations, adding sparkle, color, and a sense of festivity to Christmas gatherings. These candies were often small chocolates, mints, or hard candies individually wrapped in brightly colored foil, reds, greens, golds, and silvers, that caught the light and made every candy dish shimmer. Supermarkets and candy shops heavily promoted them during the holiday season, presenting them as perfect treats for parties, gift baskets, or stocking stuffers. The foil wrapping made the candies feel special, transforming simple sweets into a visually festive experience that delighted both children and adults. These candies were commonly used as tree decorations, tucked into branches or placed in clear bowls near the fireplace or dining table. They were inexpensive, easy to distribute, and brought instant holiday cheer wherever they were displayed. Families often bought them in bulk, enjoying the playful combination of taste and color, while children eagerly unwrapped each foil package to reveal the treat inside. The shiny wrappers added to the excitement, making candy eating a small, magical event in itself. Beyond their aesthetic appeal, aluminum foil-wrapped candies symbolized abundance and generosity during the holiday season. They were a simple way to make a home feel festive, whether used in baking, decorating, or gifting. Many households would create candy trays or fill jars with the foil-wrapped sweets, allowing guests to sample the treats throughout the season. Some candy makers even designed special holiday editions with unique shapes, patterns, or embossed foil to add an extra layer of charm and collectability. Today, aluminum foil-wrapped candies evoke nostalgia for the 1970s, reminding us of a time when holiday traditions emphasized color, creativity, and simple joys. They reflect an era when even small details, like the shimmer of a wrapped chocolate, could bring families together and make celebrations feel magical. These candies remain a charming symbol of 1970s Christmas decor and holiday indulgence, blending practicality, visual appeal, and the timeless pleasure of sharing sweet treats during festive gatherings. Vinyl Christmas records. In the 1970s, vinyl Christmas records were at the heart of holiday music, filling homes with the familiar sounds of festive cheer. Families eagerly purchased albums from popular artists of the time, from Bing Crosby and Nat King Cole to Elvis Presley and the Jackson 5, ensuring that classic and contemporary holiday tunes played throughout December. Supermarkets, department stores, and record shops prominently displayed these records in seasonal sections, often alongside Christmas decorations, gift sets, and greeting cards. The colorful album covers featuring snowy scenes, Santa Claus, and twinkling lights added to the festive atmosphere and made vinyl records a popular holiday gift for both children and adults. The ritual of playing vinyl records was an important part of the 1970s Christmas experience. Many households had turntables set up in living rooms, and families would gather around to listen together while decorating the tree, wrapping presents, or preparing holiday meals. The warm analog sound of vinyl created a cozy and nostalgic ambiance, enhancing the magic of the season. Record sleeves often included lyrics, encouraging sing-alongs during family gatherings, and some even featured special holiday editions with pop-up illustrations or festive inserts, adding an extra layer of excitement for children. Vinyl records also played a role in holiday parties, where friends and neighbors would gather to dance, sing, and celebrate. Seasonal singles were sometimes released specifically for the holidays, giving listeners fresh material each year and keeping the music tradition alive. Record shops promoted these releases with window displays and in-store demonstrations, making vinyl a central part of both gift-giving and entertainment during the festive season. Looking back, vinyl Christmas records are a nostalgic symbol of 1970s holiday culture, representing a time when music was an essential element of celebration. They reflect an era when families shared experiences around the turntable, enjoying classics that are still beloved today. Collectors and vintage enthusiasts now seek these albums for their charm, artwork, and historical significance. Vinyl Christmas records remain an enduring reminder of a decade when the sounds of the season were cherished, bringing warmth, joy, and musical magic to homes everywhere. Christmas television specials. In the 1970s, Christmas television specials were an essential part of holiday traditions, bringing families together to watch heartwarming stories and festive performances. Shows like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town became annual viewing rituals, aired on network television, and eagerly anticipated each December. These specials combined charming animation, memorable songs, and lovable characters, creating a sense of magic and nostalgia that drew both children and adults to the living room. Supermarkets and magazines often advertise the specials, reminding families to tune in and making them an integral part of holiday planning. The appeal of Christmas specials went beyond mere entertainment. They offered shared experiences for families, providing conversation starters, sing-along moments, and opportunities to enjoy the festive season together. Many households mark the airing of a beloved special with treats like cookies, hot cocoa, or candy, turning viewing into a cozy family ritual. For children, seeing the characters come to life on screen was enchanting, often sparking imaginative play and inspiring crafts, decorations, or even reenactments at home. Advertising for these specials often emphasized the excitement and rarity of the event. Unlike today's streaming options, viewers had to plan ahead, ensuring they were in front of the TV when the special aired. This anticipation made the experience more memorable, turning a simple broadcast into a highly anticipated holiday highlight. Merchandising tied to the specials, records, toys, and books also fueled enthusiasm, allowing families to extend the magic beyond the hour-long program. Looking back, Christmas television specials of the 1970s represent a time when the holiday season was experienced collectively, with families gathering around the television for shared enjoyment and nostalgia. They reflect an era when storytelling, music, and animation were central to festive celebrations, creating memories that have lasted for generations. Today, these specials remain timeless classics, cherished by collectors, parents, and children alike, symbolizing the warmth, joy, and wonder of a 1970s Christmas spent together as a family. Coca-Cola Santa ads. In the 1970s, Coca-Cola Santa ads were everywhere, becoming an iconic part of the holiday season and shaping the way Americans imagined Santa Claus. These advertisements featured the jolly red-suited Santa enjoying a refreshing Coke, often depicted sharing a bottle with children perched by a fireplace, or delivering joy in snowy landscapes. Coca-Cola's marketing campaigns reinforced the cheerful, approachable image of Santa that had been popularized since the 1930s, making him a symbol of warmth, generosity, and festive spirit. Supermarkets, magazines, billboards, and television broadcasts prominently featured these ads, ensuring that the brand and the holiday figure were inseparable in the minds of consumers. The appeal of Coca-Cola Santa ads lay in their consistency and charm. Children recognized the friendly, round-faced Santa year after year, associating him with happiness, family gatherings, and the excitement of Christmas. Adults appreciated the nostalgia and the clever marketing that combined seasonal joy with an everyday product. The imagery was colorful and inviting, often showing Santa in lively winter scenes, surrounded by twinkling lights, wrapped presents, and snow-covered landscapes. These ads didn't just promote a beverage, they reinforced the idea of Christmas as a time of warmth, sharing, and comfort. Coca-Cola's campaigns in the 1970s also included collectibles and merchandising, from posters to holiday tins, making the ads a tangible part of home decor and holiday celebrations. Families would save advertisements, hang posters, or even display branded Coca-Cola items alongside their Christmas decorations. The campaigns emphasize cheerfulness, unity, and the magic of giving, aligning the soft drink brand with the larger cultural and emotional narrative of the holidays. Looking back, Coca-Cola Santa ads are nostalgic icons of 1970s Christmas culture, representing a time when advertising cleverly blended tradition, storytelling, and consumerism. They remind us of an era when Santa's image was cemented in popular culture, thanks to bold, joyful, and pervasive marketing. Today, these ads continue to evoke memories of classic holiday cheer, snowy scenes, and the timeless appeal of a smiling Santa enjoying a Coke, standing as a symbol of festive warmth and mid-century holiday tradition. Holiday window displays. In the 1970s, holiday window displays were a central part of Christmas magic, transforming storefronts into dazzling spectacles that captured the imagination of shoppers and passers-by alike. Department stores and specialty shops invested significant effort into creating intricate themed scenes, featuring mannequins, animated characters, twinkling lights, and sometimes even miniature moving parts. These displays often depicted winter wonderlands, Santa's workshop, or storybook-inspired scenes, inviting families to pause, admire, and soak in the festive spirit. For many children, gazing at these windows while bundled up in coats and scarves was a highlight of the season, often inspiring excitement for Santa's arrival. The displays were both promotional and enchanting, encouraging shoppers to visit stores while immersing them in the holiday atmosphere. Supermarkets, toy stores, and major department stores advertised the window presentations in newspapers, magazines, and local TV spots, turning them into seasonal events. Some stores even scheduled special viewings or musical accompaniments, making window shopping a communal experience. The displays were meticulously designed, often with hand-painted backgrounds, carefully positioned props, and mechanical elements that brought scenes to life. This attention to detail reflected a time when holiday marketing was both imaginative and immersive, aiming to create a sense of wonder for shoppers of all ages. Holiday window displays were also a source of inspiration for home decorating. Families would recreate miniature scenes, stocking ideas, or color schemes seen in store windows in their own homes. Children would spend hours pointing out favorite characters or trying to imagine the stories behind each setup, turning a simple shopping trip into a magical, memory-making experience. The displays combined creativity, artistry, and seasonal storytelling, making them an integral part of the cultural celebration of Christmas in the 1970s. Looking back, these holiday window displays are nostalgic symbols of the era, representing a time when Christmas marketing relied on imagination, craftsmanship, and visual spectacle. They remind us of the joy of discovering festive worlds in everyday shopping districts and the shared excitement that brought communities together. Today, vintage photographs and memories of these displays evoke a sense of wonder and charm, showcasing the artistry and festive spirit that defined 1970s holiday celebrations. Nativity sets on display. In the 1970s, nativity sets were a beloved staple of holiday decor, prominently displayed in homes, churches, and even storefronts to celebrate the spiritual meaning of Christmas. These sets depicted the classic scene of the birth of Jesus, featuring figures of Mary, Joseph, the baby Jesus, shepherds, angels, and the three wise men, often arranged with miniature animals and a stable or manger. Supermarkets, department stores, and religious shops sold both simple and elaborate sets, offering families a way to honor tradition while adding a meaningful focal point to their holiday decorations. Nativity sets came in a wide variety of materials and styles, from hand-painted ceramic and porcelain to plastic, wood, or resin figures. Some were small enough to sit on a mantle or shelf, while larger sets adorned living rooms or entryways, becoming a centerpiece for holiday celebrations. Many families took pride in arranging their nativity scenes carefully, often including additional details like miniature hay, moss, or small lights to enhance the display. The ritual of setting up the nativity became a meaningful tradition, providing an opportunity for reflection on the season's spiritual significance. In addition to home displays, nativity scenes were often found in public spaces during the 1970s. Shopping centers, town squares, and church lawns frequently showcased large-scale versions of the birth scene, sometimes with moving parts or life-sized figures. These public displays brought communities together and reminded everyone of the religious roots of the holiday amidst the commercial and festive celebrations. Retailers also highlighted nativity sets in Christmas advertising, portraying them as essential decorations that combined beauty, tradition, and sentiment. Looking back, nativity sets from the 1970s evoke a sense of nostalgia and reverence, reflecting an era when holiday decor emphasized both spiritual meaning and family tradition. They remind us of the importance of preserving heritage, teaching children about the story of Christmas, and creating lasting memories around a shared ritual. Today, vintage nativity sets are treasured keepsakes, capturing the artistry, charm, and heartfelt significance that defined 1970s holiday celebrations and the enduring spirit of the season. Colored tree lights only. In the 1970s, colored Christmas tree lights were the norm, creating vibrant festive displays that defined the era's holiday decor. Unlike modern homes that often favor white or twinkle lights, most families in the 1970s used strings of red, green, blue, yellow, and sometimes even orange bulbs to adorn their trees. The multicolored glow added a sense of whimsy and excitement, making each Christmas tree a lively centerpiece in living rooms, dens, or entryways. Supermarkets and department stores promoted these lights heavily during the holiday season, emphasizing their brightness, affordability, and the joyful atmosphere they brought to homes. The popularity of colored lights was partly due to tradition and partly to the technology available at the time. Miniature incandescent bulbs were strung together on dark green or white wires, creating a uniform and dazzling effect. Families would spend hours untangling strands, testing bulbs, and carefully draping the lights around branches, enjoying the ritual as much as the finished display. For children, the glowing colors added a magical quality to the tree, casting warm reflections on ornaments and tinsel, and enhancing the sense of wonder that defined the holiday season. Colored lights were also used outside the home, wrapped around shrubs, fences, or placed in windows, making neighborhoods sparkle with festive cheer. They became synonymous with Christmas itself, signaling the arrival of the holidays and inviting community participation in decorating traditions. Marketing campaigns of the era often highlighted the novelty of new light sets, including multifunction bulbs that could flash or rotate colors, encouraging families to update their displays each year. Looking back, the era of colored tree lights evokes a nostalgic charm, representing a time when Christmas decor emphasized vibrancy, creativity, and hands-on involvement. These lights weren't just decorations, they were part of the family experience, marking the start of holiday celebrations and bringing warmth and joy to homes. Today, vintage colored lights remain a beloved symbol of 1970s Christmas traditions, reminding us of the colorful, playful spirit that defined holiday celebrations during the decade. Inflatable lawn decorations, early versions. In the 1970s, inflatable lawn decorations emerged as a bold and playful new way to celebrate Christmas outdoors. These early versions of holiday inflatables were often simple, made of vinyl or plastic, and featured iconic figures like Santa Claus, reindeer, snowmen, or elves. Supermarkets, department stores, and holiday specialty shops promoted them as eye-catching additions to front yards, offering families a fun way to showcase their festive spirit to neighbors and passers-by. The novelty of a life-sized or oversized Santa popping up on a lawn captured the imagination of children and adults alike, making inflatables a memorable part of the era's Christmas decor. Early inflatable decorations were practical yet charmingly quirky. Many included internal lights to illuminate the figure at night, creating a glowing spectacle that could be enjoyed from the street. They were easy to set up, requiring just a small fan or blower to keep them upright, and could be deflated and stored until the following year. While designs were sometimes simple or slightly wobbly compared to today's advanced inflatables, the novelty and humor of a giant Santa or snowman towering over a mailbox made them irresistible. Ads in newspapers and holiday catalogs often highlighted their large size and whimsical appeal, making them appear as a must-have item for families wanting to stand out in the neighborhood. For children, seeing these early inflatables outside homes added magic and excitement to the season. They sparked imagination, inspired storytelling, and sometimes even playful competition between neighbors to see who could have the most festive yard. Adults appreciated the convenience, affordability, and the cheerful impact these decorations had on their home's curb appeal, making them both practical and decorative. Looking back, inflatable lawn decorations from the 1970s are nostalgic symbols of innovation and playful extravagance in holiday decor. They represent a decade when families embraced novelty, creativity, and the joy of celebrating Christmas in larger-than-life ways. Today, vintage inflatables are treasured for their quirky charm, reflecting an era when holiday decorations extended beyond the home and into the imagination of the neighborhood. Handmade Christmas cards. In the 1970s, handmade Christmas cards were a cherished holiday tradition, reflecting both creativity and personal sentiment. Families and friends often spent hours crafting their own cards using construction paper, colored pencils, markers, glitter, and stamps, resulting in unique and heartfelt greetings for loved ones. Supermarkets, craft stores, and department stores sold supplies and DIY kits, encouraging people to make cards that expressed personality and imagination rather than relying solely on store-bought options. Receiving a handmade card was considered special, as it showed thought, effort, and a personal touch that mass-produced cards couldn't replicate. The designs of handmade cards were diverse and imaginative. Children might create simple drawings of Santa, snowmen, or Christmas trees, while adults experimented with intricate patterns, layered paper cutouts, or hand-painted illustrations. Glitter, stickers, and decorative ribbons were often added for extra sparkle, making each card a small piece of art. Some households developed traditions of creating a specific number of cards each year, turning the activity into a family event where children and parents gathered around the kitchen table to craft their holiday greetings. Handmade cards also helped foster connections during the 1970s. Letters and greetings were mailed to relatives and friends, sometimes across long distances, providing a tangible reminder of love and thoughtfulness during the holiday season. The cards often included personal messages, anecdotes, or family updates, making them not only decorative, but also meaningful keepsakes that recipients could treasure year after year. Looking back, handmade Christmas cards evoke a sense of nostalgia for the 1970s, when creativity, effort, and sentimentality were central to holiday traditions. They represent a time before digital greetings, when the act of creating and sending a card was an intimate, hands-on experience. Today, vintage handmade cards are treasured by collectors and enthusiasts, serving as charming reminders of an era when the simplest gestures, colored paper, glitter, and a heartfelt message, could bring warmth, joy, and a lasting connection during the festive season. Fruitcakes as gifts. In the 1970s, fruitcakes were a quintessential holiday gift, often given to friends, neighbors, and extended family as a symbol of generosity and festive spirit. These dense, sweet cakes, packed with dried fruits, nuts, and sometimes soaked in liquor, were a common feature of holiday traditions, both in homes and in workplaces. Supermarkets, bakeries, and specialty stores sold pre-packaged fruitcakes in decorative tins, while homemade versions were wrapped in cellophane or festive boxes, making them visually appealing as well as delicious. Gifting a fruitcake was about more than taste. It represented thoughtfulness, care, and a willingness to share the season's bounty. Fruitcakes were often exchanged alongside cards, candles, or other small tokens of holiday cheer. Families frequently baked them in advance, allowing flavors to mature over weeks, and sometimes adding personal touches like marzipan decorations or hand-painted icing designs. The cakes were sturdy and long-lasting, making them ideal for mailing to distant relatives or delivering to friends and neighbors. Many households even made it a point to give fruitcakes to those who might not receive other gifts, emphasizing the communal and inclusive spirit of the holidays. Despite jokes about their density and longevity, fruitcakes were genuinely enjoyed for their rich, complex flavors, and they were often served with coffee, tea, or holiday spirits during festive gatherings. They also became part of holiday rituals, with families slicing small pieces for sampling during Christmas parties, or setting aside a portion to enjoy slowly over the winter season. Advertisements from the era often emphasized the cake's festive packaging and high-quality ingredients, encouraging shoppers to purchase them as ready-made gifts. Looking back, fruitcakes as gifts are a nostalgic emblem of 1970s holiday culture, reflecting a time when gifting was personal, thoughtful, and often homemade or artisanal. They symbolize the era's emphasis on tradition, generosity, and culinary craftsmanship. Today, vintage fruitcake tins and recipes evoke memories of cozy kitchens, holiday cheer, and the simple joy of sharing a sweet, symbolic gift with loved ones during the festive season. Christmas sweaters. In the 1970s, Christmas sweaters became a festive wardrobe staple, blending holiday spirit with playful fashion. These sweaters often featured bold, colorful designs depicting Santa Claus, reindeer, snowmen, Christmas trees, and other seasonal motifs, sometimes accented with sequins, pom-poms, or tinsel-like threads. Supermarkets, department stores, and clothing shops marketed them as fun, cheerful garments perfect for holiday parties, family photos, or casual gatherings. The sweaters were a way for individuals to express their holiday enthusiasm while adding a touch of whimsy and humor to traditional attire. The appeal of Christmas sweaters in the 1970s lay in their accessibility and charm. Many families bought matching sweaters for siblings or parents and children, creating a coordinated and playful look for family portraits or holiday outings. Children delighted in wearing sweaters with animated designs or bright, clashing colors, while adults embraced the quirky, lighthearted style as a way to join in the seasonal fun. The sweaters often became conversation starters at office parties, school events, or neighborhood gatherings, embodying the festive communal spirit of the season. In addition to store-bought options, some families embraced the DIY trend, knitting or sewing their own sweaters with personalized decorations. This allowed for unique, one-of-a-kind designs, often incorporating family humor, pets, or inside jokes, further enhancing the sense of warmth and creativity associated with the holidays. Holiday magazines frequently featured patterns, tips, and ideas for customizing sweaters, encouraging readers to embrace the craft and fun of making their own. Looking back, Christmas sweaters from the 1970s evoke nostalgia for a time when holiday fashion was playful, bold, and expressive. They reflect an era in which the joy of the season extended beyond decorations and food to personal style, creativity, and humor. Today, vintage Christmas sweaters are cherished for their quirky charm and retro appeal, reminding us of a decade when holiday cheer was worn proudly, literally, on our sleeves, spreading warmth, laughter, and festive spirit wherever they were seen. Holiday popcorn balls. In the 1970s, holiday popcorn balls were a beloved festive treat, combining the simple pleasures of popcorn with the seasonal excitement of Christmas. Made by binding popped corn with a sticky mixture of sugar, corn syrup, or honey, and often colored with red and green dye. These sweet, chewy spheres were shaped by hand into round balls, sometimes wrapped in cellophane or tied with ribbon for gifting. Supermarkets and grocery stores sold pre-made popcorn balls, while families enjoyed making them at home as a holiday activity, allowing children and adults alike to participate in creating both treats and memories. Popcorn balls were not only delicious, but also highly versatile as decorations. Many families hung them on Christmas trees as ornaments, strung them together into garlands, or placed them in bowls as part of festive table displays. The bright colors, sweet aroma, and satisfying texture made them a hit with children, while adults appreciated the simplicity and nostalgic charm they brought to holiday celebrations. Seasonal magazines often featured recipes for popcorn balls, sometimes adding nuts, sprinkles, or chocolate drizzles to elevate the traditional treat. Making popcorn balls at home was often a communal event, bringing families together in the kitchen. Children helped with shaping the balls and wrapping them, while adults prepared the syrup and ensured the consistency was just right. The activity became a cherished tradition, combining creativity, teamwork, and the joy of crafting something edible and decorative. The finished popcorn balls were then shared with neighbors, given as gifts, or enjoyed during holiday parties, reinforcing a sense of community and festivity. Looking back, holiday popcorn balls are a nostalgic emblem of 1970s Christmas culture. They reflect a time when homemade treats were central to holiday celebrations, emphasizing family togetherness, creativity, and the simple joys of seasonal crafting. Today, vintage popcorn balls evoke memories of childhood excitement, kitchen adventures, and the colorful, sweet charm that defined the holiday season of that era. They remain a timeless symbol of festive cheer, handmade joy, and the warmth of shared traditions. Homemade gingerbread houses. In the 1970s, homemade gingerbread houses were a cherished holiday tradition, bringing families together to create edible works of art that were as fun to make as they were to admire. Using gingerbread panels baked at home or purchased from specialty stores, families would assemble miniature houses with royal icing acting as glue and decorate them with candies, gumdrops, licorice, and colorful sprinkles. Supermarkets often sold pre-packaged kits containing all the necessary pieces, making it easy for children and adults to participate in this festive craft. Whether simple or elaborate, gingerbread houses became centerpieces of holiday tables or charming additions to mantel displays. The appeal of homemade gingerbread houses in the 1970s went beyond their delicious taste. It was the process of making them that created lasting memories. Parents and children would gather in the kitchen, carefully assembling walls, roofs, and candy decorations, while enjoying the sweet aroma of ginger and molasses filling the home. The activity encouraged creativity, patience, and collaboration, as each family member contributed unique ideas, from colorful candy patterns to tiny frosting details. Holiday magazines and TV specials frequently showcase gingerbread house designs, inspiring families to try more ambitious creations and share them with friends and neighbors. These gingerbread houses were not only decorative, but also served as a festive treat. Guests could admire the intricate designs before enjoying a piece of the sweet creation, making them a multi-sensory delight that combined visual beauty with the rich, spiced flavors of the season. Many families would keep the gingerbread houses on display for weeks, turning them into nostalgic reminders of shared holiday fun and togetherness. Looking back, homemade gingerbread houses are a nostalgic symbol of 1970s Christmas culture, representing creativity, family bonding, and the joy of crafting traditions. They reflect a time when hands-on activities were central to holiday celebrations, blending artistry, flavor, and festive cheer. Today, gingerbread houses remain a beloved holiday pastime, evoking memories of childhood excitement, kitchen camaraderie, and the warmth of family traditions that define the holiday season of that era. Paper snowflakes on windows. In the 1970s, paper snowflakes on windows were a beloved and simple holiday tradition that brought charm and creativity into homes. Families would fold white paper into triangles, cut intricate patterns, and unfold them to reveal delicate, symmetrical snowflake designs. Children loved the process, experimenting with shapes, sizes, and designs, while parents often guided them in creating more detailed or complex patterns. Supermarkets, craft stores, and magazines sometimes offered templates or kits, but most households embraced the DIY approach, using scissors, construction paper, and a little imagination to make each snowflake unique. Paper snowflakes were more than just decorations. They transformed ordinary windows into winter wonderlands. Hung with tape, stuck with a dab of paste, or displayed on glass with frosty spray, the snowflakes created a festive ambiance both inside and outside the home. They reflected sunlight during the day and twinkled under the glow of indoor lights at night, adding a magical, handcrafted touch to holiday decor. Many families combined snowflakes with other window decorations like garlands, holly, or tinsel to create layered, whimsical displays. The tradition of making paper snowflakes also served as a bonding activity. Children, siblings, and parents would gather around the kitchen or living room table, chatting and laughing while cutting patterns, sharing tips, and sometimes competing to make the most intricate or creative snowflake. It was a hands-on way to spend time together, celebrate the season, and encourage creativity while producing something tangible and beautiful. Looking back, paper snowflakes on windows are a nostalgic emblem of 1970s Christmas celebrations, reflecting an era when DIY crafts and homemade decorations were central to holiday traditions. They remind us of the joy of crafting, the satisfaction of creating something by hand, and the cozy, magical atmosphere that adorned homes during the season. Today, vintage paper snowflakes evoke memories of family bonding, childhood wonder, and the simple, heartfelt charm that defined holiday decor in the 1970s. Electric nativity lights. In the 1970s, electric nativity lights became a popular way to bring the traditional Christmas story into homes with a touch of modern flair. These decorations combine the beloved nativity scene, featuring Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus, shepherds, angels, and the three wise men, with small electric lights that illuminated the figures or the stable. Supermarkets, department stores, and holiday specialty shops marketed them as a convenient and visually striking alternative to traditional candles or unlit displays, making it easier for families to showcase the nativity scene safely throughout the holiday season. The lights added both warmth and emphasis to the nativity, drawing attention to key figures and creating a glowing festive focal point in living rooms or on mantels. Some sets used colored bulbs to enhance the visual impact, while others employed tiny white lights to simulate a soft, heavenly glow. Children were captivated by the sparkling effect, and adults appreciated the practicality of a safe, reusable display that could remain lit for hours without worry. Advertisements from the era highlighted these electric nativity lights as an essential addition to holiday decor, emphasizing both tradition and convenience. Electric nativity lights also encouraged creativity in display. Families often paired the illuminated nativity with tinsel, garlands, or miniature Christmas trees, creating layered, eye-catching arrangements. The glowing figures became a conversation starter for visitors and a beloved centerpiece during holiday gatherings, reinforcing the spiritual and communal aspects of Christmas. Looking back, electric nativity lights are a nostalgic symbol of 1970s holiday innovation, blending tradition with the era's fascination with convenience and modern technology. They reflect a time when families sought to celebrate the meaning of Christmas while incorporating visually striking, safe, and practical decorations. Today, vintage electric nativity lights evoke memories of cozy holiday evenings, childhood wonder, and the joy of illuminated holiday displays, capturing the spirit of 1970s Christmas celebrations in homes across the country. Christmas Eve pajamas. In the 1970s, Christmas Eve pajamas became a charming and much anticipated holiday tradition, adding comfort, style, and festive spirit to the night before Christmas. Families often purchased matching sets for parents and children, typically made of soft cotton or flannel, and featuring holiday-themed prints like Santa Claus, reindeer, snowflakes, or Christmas trees. Supermarkets, department stores, and clothing retailers promoted these pajamas as ideal for family photos, bedtime traditions, or cozy lounging while preparing for the festivities ahead. Wearing them created a sense of anticipation and togetherness, turning the simple act of getting ready for bed into a special holiday ritual. The appeal of Christmas Eve pajamas extended beyond practicality. Children eagerly looked forward to putting on their new or coordinated pajamas, sometimes wearing them all day as a way to celebrate the excitement of Christmas. Adults appreciated the whimsical and nostalgic designs that reflected the era's colorful, playful style, often featuring bright reds, greens, or patterns inspired by popular holiday imagery of the decade. In many households, opening presents in matching pajamas became a tradition, creating memorable photographs and cherished moments that would be remembered for years to come. Some families even embraced the DIY trend, sewing or customizing their own pajamas with festive appliques, embroidery, or iron-on decorations. This added a personal touch and allowed families to express creativity while making the holiday preparation even more meaningful. Holiday magazines of the era frequently featured sewing patterns or styling ideas, encouraging families to craft their own cozy, celebratory sleepwear. Looking back, Christmas Eve pajamas from the 1970s evoke nostalgia for a time when family traditions were hands-on, personal, and full of joy. They represent warmth, togetherness, and the playful excitement of anticipating Christmas morning. Today, vintage pajama sets and the tradition of matching sleepwear continue to remind us of the charm and festive spirit of 1970s holiday celebrations, highlighting how simple, thoughtful rituals could make the season magical and memorable for the entire family. Holiday-themed board games. In the 1970s, holiday-themed board games became a popular way for families to celebrate Christmas while spending quality time together. These games combined the fun of traditional board games with festive themes, often featuring Santa Claus, reindeer, snowmen, Christmas trees, or winter wonderlands on the boards and cards. Supermarkets, toy stores, and department stores heavily promoted these seasonal games during the holidays, making them a go-to gift choice for children and families looking for interactive entertainment that could be enjoyed throughout the season. The appeal of holiday-themed board games lay in their ability to bring people together. Families would gather around the living room table, engaging in friendly competition, laughter, and spirited storytelling while playing games designed specifically for the season. Many of these games were adaptations of classic board games, such as Candyland, Monopoly, or Chutes and Ladders, but infused with Christmas-specific twists, characters, or objectives. This made them familiar yet exciting, giving children a sense of novelty while adults appreciated the nostalgia and shared experience. Board games also encourage creativity and imagination. Children could immerse themselves in the holiday worlds depicted on the boards, moving game pieces through snow-covered landscapes, delivering presents, or helping Santa save Christmas. Some games even included small tokens, figurines, or colorful cards that became collectible, adding to the enjoyment and extending playtime beyond a single session. Marketing campaigns emphasize the family-friendly nature of these games, portraying them as ideal for cozy winter evenings, holiday gatherings, or gifts that brought people together. Looking back, holiday-themed board games are a nostalgic symbol of 1970s Christmas culture, reflecting a time when family bonding and imaginative play were central to holiday celebrations. They represent a period when simple, interactive entertainment could create lasting memories, foster laughter, and spark creativity. Today, vintage holiday board games evoke a sense of warmth and nostalgia, reminding us of evenings spent together, the joy of friendly competition, and the playful, festive spirit that defined Christmas celebrations during the 1970s. Santa letter writing. In the 1970s, writing letters to Santa Claus was a beloved holiday tradition for children, combining imagination, hope, and the excitement of Christmas anticipation. Kids would carefully select stationery or holiday-themed paper, sometimes adorned with illustrations of Santa, reindeer, or snow-covered villages, and pen their wishes, dreams, and messages to the jolly figure at the North Pole. Supermarkets, department stores, and stationery shops often sold special Santa letter kits, complete with envelopes, stickers, and pre-printed lines to guide young writers, making the experience accessible and engaging. The ritual of writing to Santa encouraged children to express themselves creatively while participating in the magic of the season. Letters ranged from simple wish lists for toys to heartfelt notes about behavior, family, and hopes for a joyful holiday. Some children even included drawings or decorations on the letters, turning each missive into a small work of art. Families often made letter writing an event, sitting together around the kitchen table or fireplace, discussing wishes and the excitement of receiving a reply. Many post offices offered programs to respond to letters addressed to Santa, adding to the enchantment and reinforcing the belief in the magic of Christmas. Santa letter writing also played a role in family bonding and holiday tradition. Parents cherished the opportunity to guide children through the process, helping them with spelling, phrasing, and mailing, while creating shared memories that would last a lifetime. Letters were sometimes kept as keepsakes, tucked away in holiday boxes to be reread in future years, evoking nostalgia and the joy of childhood. Looking back, Santa letter writing is a nostalgic emblem of 1970s Christmas culture, reflecting an era when personal creativity, belief, and anticipation were central to holiday traditions. It represents a time when children's imaginations were nurtured and families participated together in small yet meaningful rituals. Today, vintage Santa letters evoke warmth, whimsy, and the magical spirit of the season, reminding us of the charm and wonder that defined 1970s holiday celebrations. Tinsel draped on everything. In the 1970s, tinsel was a defining feature of holiday decor, used liberally to add sparkle, shimmer, and a sense of festive glamour to homes. Shiny metallic strands in silver, gold, and even bright colors were draped over Christmas trees, garlands, mantles, banisters, and wreaths, creating a glittering effect that caught the light from both electric bulbs and candle flames. Supermarkets, department stores, and craft shops heavily promoted tinsel as an essential holiday decoration, marketing it as an easy and inexpensive way to instantly elevate the festive atmosphere of any space. The popularity of tinsel stemmed from its versatility and visual impact. Families would meticulously layer it over tree branches, letting it cascade down to create a sparkling waterfall effect, or use it to outline doorways, picture frames, and even windows. Children loved the tactile experience, running their fingers through the shiny strands, and sometimes sneaking small handfuls to toss in playful snow-like bursts on the carpet. Tinsel also became a social symbol of holiday cheer. Homes that gleamed with metallic decorations reflected both creativity and enthusiasm for the season. Using tinsel was also about tradition and family bonding. Decorating the tree often involved everyone in the household, each member contributing strands, arranging them carefully, and adjusting placement to catch the perfect glint of light. Some families would keep the same tinsel for years, preserving the memory of past Christmases, while adding new layers to create ever more dazzling displays. Magazines and holiday catalogs frequently featured elaborate tinsel decorations, inspiring families to go above and beyond in their own homes. Looking back, tinsel draped on everything is a nostalgic emblem of 1970s Christmas culture, reflecting a time when holiday decor was bold, glittery, and immersive. It symbolizes creativity, family togetherness, and the joy of transforming everyday spaces into magical, sparkling wonderlands. Today, vintage tinsel evokes memories of festive living rooms, shimmering trees, and the playful, glitter-filled charm that defined holiday celebrations in that era. Eggnog in punch bowls. In the 1970s, serving eggnog in punch bowls was a classic holiday tradition that brought warmth, indulgence, and festive flair to Christmas gatherings. This creamy, spiced beverage, often made with milk or cream, sugar, eggs, nutmeg, and sometimes a splash of rum or brandy for adults, was a seasonal favorite that symbolized holiday cheer. Supermarkets and liquor stores promoted pre-made eggnog cartons alongside fresh dairy products, while home cooks frequently prepared it from scratch, offering a centerpiece drink that was both comforting and celebratory. The large punch bowl made it easy to serve multiple guests, turning a simple beverage into a communal, shared experience. Eggnog in punch bowls was more than just a drink. It was part of the festive ritual. Families would gather around the table or living room, ladling creamy portions into glasses while exchanging stories, laughter, and holiday well-wishes. The rich, spiced flavor, often topped with a sprinkle of nutmeg or cinnamon, became associated with the cozy, indulgent feeling of Christmas. Children enjoyed the non-alcoholic version, while adults might add a bit of spirit to give it a seasonal kick. Advertisements and holiday magazines of the 1970s often highlighted eggnog as the perfect companion to cookies, fruitcake, or holiday meals, emphasizing both tradition and seasonal enjoyment. Preparing and serving eggnog in a punch bowl also encouraged creativity. Some families added floating cranberries, orange slices, or cinnamon sticks for garnish, making the drink visually appealing as well as delicious. Punch bowls themselves were often ornate, made of glass or crystal, and became a centerpiece for the dining table or buffet spread. The act of serving from a communal bowl added to the sense of togetherness, fostering conversation, cheer, and shared indulgence. Looking back, eggnog in punch bowls is a nostalgic symbol of 1970s Christmas traditions, reflecting an era when seasonal flavors, communal sharing, and festive presentation were central to holiday celebrations. It evokes memories of cozy gatherings, laughter-filled evenings, and the rich, comforting tastes that made the season so memorable. Today, the tradition of holiday eggnog continues, carrying forward the charm, warmth, and indulgence that defined 1970s Christmas celebrations. Advent calendars with candies. In the 1970s, Advent calendars with candies were a beloved holiday tradition that added daily excitement and anticipation to the Christmas season. These calendars featured small doors or windows for each day of December leading up to Christmas, with a sweet treat, often a chocolate, candy, or tiny toy, hidden behind each one. Supermarkets, department stores, and toy shops heavily promoted them as festive and fun gifts for children, combining the thrill of surprise with the joy of counting down to Christmas. Receiving an Advent calendar became a cherished ritual, encouraging children to wake up each morning with eager anticipation. The appeal of candy-filled Advent calendars extended beyond their delicious contents. The act of opening a door each day created a sense of ceremony and routine, making the countdown to Christmas interactive and engaging. Children would often rush to the calendar first thing in the morning, savoring the tiny chocolate or candy as part of their holiday excitement. Many families used themed calendars featuring Santa Claus, snowmen, reindeer, or nativity scenes, adding a decorative and whimsical touch to bedrooms, kitchens, or living rooms. Holiday magazines frequently featured Advent calendars in their December issues, highlighting them as both a gift and a seasonal activity. Advent calendars also fostered a sense of family tradition. Parents sometimes guided younger children through the process, helping them open doors, share treats, or even learn a small holiday message or story associated with each day. The calendars became keepsakes for some households, with certain designs reused year after year, adding a sense of continuity and nostalgia. They encouraged patience, excitement, and daily moments of joy, making the holiday season feel longer and more magical. Looking back, Advent calendars with candies are a nostalgic symbol of 1970s Christmas culture, representing the joy of anticipation, creativity, and small daily pleasures. They reflect a time when holiday traditions emphasized fun, interaction, and family participation. Today, vintage candy-filled Advent calendars evoke memories of childhood wonder, sweet surprises, and the simple magic of counting down to Christmas in a tangible and delightful way. Thanks for taking a trip down memory lane with these 30 Christmas traditions from the 1970s. If you enjoyed this festive flashback, don't forget to like and share the video with friends and family. Hit that subscribe button for more nostalgic content and holiday fun. Keep the spirit alive and join us for more retro celebrations.